Good morning. It's Friday, March 20th. We're looking at the S&P 500 and want to start off. Here was the low that we put in, and then we moved up from there, put in a higher low in the Globex, and then yesterday the pullback low was 2306. They held that, and then attempted to move higher in the afternoon. Yesterday I was looking for another push up higher, and we couldn't quite get that. So they pulled back, but they ended up holding over here, which really was fine. And we didn't take out anything real major here. I mean, we have all of this is still holding up here. Then they had a pretty good rally up to there. So we've had some pullback since the high in the Globex session here, and we could easily see them pull back into this 2391 area. We have seen this 2400, 2410 area. We've definitely seen them holding that up, and so we've seen that area, but then we also have, so if they can't hold it up over here, we have key turns at 75, 75. And then if we get below that, the 75 to 71, if we get below that, we've got that's used. This is all really used. So could come back into this 2320 area, one of these prices down here. And if we can't hold here, then we could definitely see some more selling down into this 2270 area. So we'll just see, we'll take that one at a time. What's on the other side here, if they start pushing up higher again, so if they can pull back and hold, or they end up holding here, we'll see how that ends up going here. But basically we've tested both here and here, so we're gonna, on a push, we're gonna expect to get above there if we can get above here, and then really been back here. So these two would be important. Really, this whole critical price area would be important to get above, and then we've been all up through here. So last night when I was looking at it, I was looking for basically a pullback. Where was this? Yeah, around over here. I was looking for a pullback down to this area, and I thought that would get us up into this 2500 area, and we did end up getting that. So that made a lot of sense. You could see that we hadn't been back up to here or here, so that made a lot of sense. So the deal is, above here we've been here, here, and here, so we should go at least back up to 2563 if we can start getting some more buying and they can start pushing this. That would be target number 1, 2, and then we've got both of these up here. So we'll see how that can push through these areas. So all this up here hasn't been retested, and we have a limit. Where was the? Oh, that doesn't go back any further. So I don't have those days loaded, but you can see all the way back up into this area. It's very possible. So that's what we're looking for, and then we'll just see if they can keep, if they can't hold for higher and they start pushing lower and they continue this stair-stepping movement lower, and we'll look to get short and grind it down. And if that stops, you just follow this. If you're following, there's a low, higher 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 low. We're still not taking out any of these. And then, okay, now it starts to, we don't know this yet, but there it takes it out. There's a high, there's a lower high. Here we take that out, we come down through here. There's a low, there's a high, and then we don't get back up above any of this. So there's a low. There's a lower high. So we can now start trying, after this move, we can start trying to short. There's a lower high from any of this. And now we have a lower low. And then lower high, lower low. And let's see if they push down here and end up holding some of this up. So if they can reverse this logic of what's going on right now and start moving higher, then we'll see how that works. So I'll be in the live trade signals with you, and I'll be as active as I can, and I will see you there.